Hi, so I've got a slightly different video today. I'm going to be doing a sticker haul. So these are stickers I ordered off Redbubble. If you're not sure what Redbubble is, it's an online site where you can kind of buy artists' works in like a print format, or you can have it printed onto like stickers or a t-shirt or like mouse mats or mugs, stuff like that. And I think pretty much like any artist or designers can kind of upload their work there to sort of sell their designs. So the ones I got were some vinyl stickers. At least I think they're vinyl because they're quite like thick, good quality stickers, from the artist The Latest Kate. So I follow her on Instagram. She's a really amazing artist, and I think it was actually last Christmas I got her book. So she actually had a book full of like some of her artwork, but I just got some stickers because there was a promotion the other week. So it came to £14 for I think maybe 14 or 16 stickers, something like that. And I just wanted to show you all the stickers I got today, show you her artwork and why I like it, and that's it really. So yes, this is Redbubble, so it came in a big envelope like this, and you also get a Redbubble sticker. So we've got like a weird snake here. It looks like it swallowed some sort of ball. But yeah, and the ones I got, so as you can see, they're quite a big, nice size. They're glossy, so they are a little bit shiny. The matte ones were slightly more expensive, and it didn't really bother me either way, so I just went for glossy. And it worked out to, I think, 85p per sticker, which is kind of expensive, but I want to use them for my journaling. I really love her artwork, and it's nice to support, you know, creators and talented artists. So you'll be able to see, but they all have sort of an animal theme, and they also have like text on them. And the text is kind of like quotes or like advice, all kind of mental health related stuff, self-care stuff. And I love all of that because I think it's so important. And I personally struggle with like mental health stuff myself, as I think, you know, we all do really to some extent. So yeah, I just wanted to go through these today. So the first one here is, "The world is better because your kindness is in it." I think that's a really cute quote. And I love the sort of peachy colours. So it's like we've got this kind of like quite a fluffy fox here, which is really nice. I think that's a really nice quote, just this idea of, I don't know, I think there's a lot of mean people out in the world as well, and it's nice to know that our kindness is important and we don't have to be mean or moody just because other people are. The next one, "Every time you thought you wouldn't make it, you were wrong, and you're even stronger and more capable now." So that's really nice. So this whole idea of like, don't give up because, you know, you'll always make it, you have before, and you get stronger every time, everything you go through. I'm not too sure what animal this is. It kind of looks like a red panda. I love the galaxy theme. I think that's stunning. Really nice colours there as well. Next one, "Good rest is just as important as a hard work." So that's really cute. So we've got like a multicoloured tiger on its back here. Another really good quote. I think it's so important to just have that balance. Sometimes we feel like we need to just work, when actually, you know, you burn out sometimes. I know that from when I did my A-levels, that I was just working all the time. I was staying after school doing more work, and I didn't really have any enjoyment in my life. I didn't really have any rest or play. I was working on the weekends as well, and I was just really miserable, and I'd rather just have a bit more of a balance. I think it's just so important. Next one, "Stay soft. The world may be cold, but we don't have to be." So this is super cute. So we've got a polar bear here, and that's just more of a monochrome black and white one, but I think it's still really sweet. Another one, you know, message about, you know, just because the world is mean, we don't have to change for that. This one, "No beating yourself up anymore, it doesn't help and you don't deserve it." So that's cute. So it looks like we have another kind of fox. I love the colours in this, the sort of pink and purple, and then also a bit of mint green. And then this one, I'm not too sure what this is. That's kind of like a weird mouse creature. "You're not a burden, we are lucky to have you." Sometimes with mental health and stuff like that, we feel like we're bringing people down or being annoying and stuff like that, but actually it's so important to focus on how much good you bring in. And the next one, "Feeling worried doesn't mean anything bad is going to happen. You're going to get through this fine, you always find a way." So here's a red panda, nice galaxy theme as well. So you can see they're quite like simplistic drawings, but the colours are really nice and they just go really well. And I like the text, how it's kind of looks almost handwritten, so it's really quite like gentle, if that makes sense. So that's a really nice quote as well, just this idea of anxiety lies to us, and, you know, just because our mind says one thing doesn't mean anything's going to actually happen. It's almost kind of a survival instinct, I think, anxiety. It just kind of makes us feel that way, or almost trying to prepare ourselves on that, but really it's not that helpful. And sometimes we can be like, that's just a bad thought or whatever, doesn't mean it's true, and can just kind of swipe it away. "You are worthwhile, whether you feel like it or not." That's cute. Another monochrome one was an otter there. So she had hundreds and hundreds of different designs. I looked for all the pages, kind of put all into my basket and then like whittled it down a bit to my favourite ones. So that's a really nice one as well. So just because, you know, we're feeling in a bad mood or we feel down doesn't mean we're not worthwhile. Our thoughts don't determine stuff like that. We've got this one here, which is really cute. So we've got a unicorn. No self-hate, you're too cute for that shit. So I really like that one. I think that's quite funny. I like the kind of, that's got a different text here, so that's a little bit more bold, I suppose. Another red panda. You don't have to be perfect to be lovable. So that's a really another important self-love one. So just because we're not amazing at everything or just because we have faults doesn't mean people won't love us. Next one, another red panda. Well, she quite likes red pandas, and all the ones I picked just had a lot of red pandas. You are both strong and smart enough to handle everything you've got going on today. So that's a really nice one. So yeah, I'd like to use these in my journaling. So if I am having a bad day, I kind of want to just have like positivity in my journal. So I try and write like things about gratitude in there or just what's been happening, and anything negative, even if I'm feeling down, I'd rather just put a good sticker in it rather than going on like a rant or just, because I don't think that always helps. It's good to talk about stuff, but if you're just writing every time you feel miserable down, it kind of just becomes a miserable journal. And I think it's better to try and be positive and bring in some nice stuff in there. And if you're feeling really crap, just to have one of these will, you know, uplift me a bit. That's what works for me anyway. Obviously it's all, you know, depends on who you are and what you're dealing with. So this one's a raccoon. You don't get to decide you're unlovable or unworthy. So that's kind of a similar message to the ones before, but I think that's really important. And some of these, I don't know, they sound so simple and obvious, but I think it's really important stuff as well. Like, that is true. Some people say, oh, I'm a horrible person, or I'm unlovable, or I'm not worthy. It's like, we don't actually decide that. I mean, we can influence it for sure, but I think it's other people, you know, who end up loving us no matter what, and we don't get to decide whether they love us or not. So I think that's really important to consider the people in our life that are close to us and the ones that, you know, actually have decided that we're lovable and that their opinion is really important if they care about us. You are lovable, you are wanted, you are needed. This is a really nice one with a unicorn. I love that rainbow hair, that's so pretty. And then this background, what is that called when it kind of fades into one colour? That's really pretty, or into like fades into another colour. Sorry, I'm still a bit sick, my brain's not working very well. And this one's really cute. You can't always find healing in other people's love. Sometimes you need to be the one showing kindness towards yourself. That's a super cute little bear. I love the just neutral colours there. It looks really warm and cosy. That's another really important message. While it's important to have people around us, sometimes we can't expect them to help us heal, or just because they love us doesn't mean we're going to feel amazing. We have to love ourselves, because even if someone tells you a million times that you're beautiful or that, you know, that they love you, if you don't love yourself, probably that would be almost more overpowering and you'll be more influenced by the way you think about yourself. So there we go. So sorry if that was a bit deep, but so how many did I get there? So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So there we go. So £14. So it worked out with postage about £1 a sticker. So I think that's, you know, it's a little bit pricey, but they do look good quality, and, you know, they'll just be really nice for my journal just to put them in every now and then. And even if I'm not having a bad day, just to stick one in and just as a reminder, because I sometimes flick back through my journal and kind of look about what had happened that year. I'd love to do a journal flip through at one point actually, to show you sort of how I do it and what I've been doing so far, because I think that would be quite interesting. I don't do it that often. I do want to kind of do it a lot more and just kind of get in a routine with it, because it is nice to do, and like I said, it's really nice to look back onto as well. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Sorry this was a little bit random, but hopefully you enjoyed it. And yeah, check out this artist. So it's at The Latest Kate on Instagram. And she's just really amazing. Like, you don't have to buy her stuff, but even if you just follow her, if you enjoy her work, I think it's so nice to just see these little bits of positivity in your timeline if you use Instagram. But yeah, please like this video if you enjoyed it. Please subscribe if you want to see more like this, or if you just want to see more of me and what I've been up to, and I will see you hopefully soon. Bye!